Podcast City Network.
Interviewing all your favorite deathmatch superstars. 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 Deathmatch Russell. Deathmatch Russell. Deathmatch Russell. Deathmatch Russell.
Good evening, everyone, and you're listening to the Deathmatch Russell podcast. And tonight, I am joined by two members of the tag team, the Garden State Players. I'm going to be talking to Dilfboi and the delivery boy, Tony Chin. And let's talk to them, and see what's going on in the world of podcasting and much, much more. Tune in right now, fans. Well, good evening, tag team. And how are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Dilfboi Altano.
Yes.
Hang
And
on, speaker. Is that cool? Thanks for having me tonight. It's a great night. Happy to be here. I heard a lot about this podcast.
thank you very much. Glad you both are on, right? Is he next to you? Yes, sir, right? You are correct.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, huh? Forget about it.
It's the delivery boy, Tony Cini here.
Yeah.
You got Facebook.com/Tony Cini. Stub your toe. You put my Twitter on there. That's at Tony Cini 96. And I forgot to give you my Instagram, so I wanted to give it a quick shout out at Tony Cini. You can go check that out if you want. We got the delivery boy and the Dilfboi here on the podcast. How you feeling tonight, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been hearing a lot of things about your partner there. He's been causing a little chaos on the scenes of rumbling, you know.
Oh yeah, Chad Ninnis, that bald eagle, and of course his partner, the unbearable Rob Furry.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And he said he was going to kill you.
He's going to try, but at Pro Wrestling After Dark, I think we're going to try to kill them before he can kill us.
Yes.
We're going to bring Marzano. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it tonight. He's going to be in the building, though, February 8th in Vineland, New Jersey.
Oops. I heard a beep, but that wasn't me.
Everything okay?
Yep, everything's good. Loud and clear.
All right.
So, what are you guys up to, huh? What's going on in your world of tag team action these days?
We just got back from the gym not too long ago. Yeah, we just hit the gym earlier today. We got some marketing this weekend to do for Pro Wrestling After Dark and SWF.
Mm-hmm.
And then January 25th, we have Modern Vintage Wrestling. We're going to probably be on that show. Maybe the pre-show, possibly the main card. We're not sure yet. We haven't heard what exactly we're doing that night, but we will be there live in action.
Right on.
The next night,
we're going to actually have to face each other in a 5-way match at SWF in Parlin, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be us versus Clay Sawyer, Noctis, and Johnny Yeager.
Mm-hmm. Johnny
That's
Yeager.
going to be January 26th, Saturday night at Parlin, New Jersey, SWF.
That's awesome.
Tony also has UWC coming up. He's going to be teaming with his fiance. Right, Tony? What's the date on that?
It's going to be March 2nd at Wrightstown, New Jersey, Kelly's Bar.
Wrightstown. What a name for a town.
And
Wrightstown.
Who will you be facing, Tony?
Well, I'll tell you in just a second here. Hold on 1 second. Just adjusting myself. All right, sorry about that. You still there?
Yes, I am. Loud and clear.
All right, yes. All right, so this, not this weekend. March 2nd
Yeah.
in Wrightstown, New Jersey for UWC. It's going to be me and my fiance, Francesca, and we're going to be going up against Kyle Payne and his manager, Logan James.
Ooh, Logan James. Ooh, there's a guy that I know from quite a while in the wrestling business. He's out there, man. He is out there for you name it. He'll take out Payne.
Logan James is actually
Yes.
a female.
Oh, is it? Oh my God! I'm thinking of the other guy. Oh no! Sorry, Logan.
That's okay. All right, we're gonna beat their asses anyway. So, can I say that on the podcast?
It's uncensored. What do you think?
All right, perfect. So then we're gonna beat their asses anyway.
I got a few things to say about that bald eagle, Chad Minnis, who can suck my ass. February 8th, him and Rob Fury. And another match we're excited about coming up is February 23rd. Right? February 23rd in Barnegat, New Jersey. We got SWF. We got a shot at the SWF Tag Team Championships against Big Icon Magic and Monster Steve Mack, the heavy hitters. The current SWF Tag Team Champions, Garden State players, are taking them on live in Barnegat, New Jersey.
Well, oh boy, you got a big load off on your shoulders there, because you know those teams have been around. Those guys have been around the world. You know that they've been here and there, everywhere. They are actually Monster Mac. Excuse me, he's been everywhere.
Magic and Monster Mac both have been everywhere, but
Yes.
I've been able to get in the ring with them before, and the heavy hitters. It's not just a name; it's the real deal, baby.
It is. But he's not with his true partner, though. You got to remember the real heavy hitters. Dan Moff.
Oh yeah, Dan Moff. I've seen a lot of his matches live. It's really intense. He brings it.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. But so who trained you guys?
So we actually met at a wrestling school last summer in 2017 at 911's wrestling school. It was owned by 911 from ECW. His son Dominic Truex was the head trainer, and Rhett Titus would be there every once in a while. There'd be like a lot of training classes and seminars. I only saw Tony at a few because he did the morning class usually.
Right.
So we trained there for about 3-4 months. And then the school unfortunately closed down, so I didn't see him for a while. So I saw him I met him online on Facebook again, and I was like, "Hey man, how you been?" And basically I brought him into, I don't know if you've seen Grimm's Toy Show.
Yeah, I've seen that on the internet. I laughed my ass off at that shit. It's funny as hell.
Yeah, I've been on there for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Tony's almost been on for about a year now. So I brought Tony on to Grimm's Toy Show and to get him like some bookings, some action, because he trained for 4 months and he knew the basics. He just needed an opportunity, and then that turned into SWF.
Yes.
And we were able to get a lot of hands-on training before shows with him and some of the veterans, including like Rob Fury himself,
Yeah.
Vinny Shenzo. The old soul Vinny Shenzo. He's been a big help in my training. He's helped Tony with drills too.
Yeah, big shout out to Vinny. He's a good friend. He's awesome. He's a great guy.
Yep. Vinny's the man. He's one of the coolest dudes in the wrestling business.
Yes.
He's always down to earth. He's always legit. He's always a real cool dude. Every time I see him, he's always got a smile on his face.
Yeah, or something going on Twitter. Or Facebook, Snapchat, whatever, all that shit, media stuff.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
But yeah, so who influenced you growing up?
I liked a lot of like guys like Joey Janela, Rhett Titus, a lot of like local guys from Jersey I looked up to because I always wanted to be on the independents because I discovered it when I was like 15, like about 14, 15. I was like, oh, I really want to be an independent wrestler because like I was realistic. I was like, I know these guys, you know, when you become a wrestler, you don't go right to WWE or whatever at that age.
No, yeah.
Some people don't know that though.
Yeah.
Some people look up to like John Cena and that's all they watch on TV and stuff. But Joey Janela, Rhett Titus, Rob Fury, once I started going to SWF shows as a fan, Rob Fury was always a cool character. TJ Marconi was always fun to watch as a fan before I started my training. Shawn Michaels obviously is one of the greatest to ever do it. I love watching his matches. I learned a lot from that. Ric Flair is the greatest of all time in my opinion. I like him. Scott Hall. All those guys.
You know what? When everybody goes on a podcast, you know what it is? It's John Cena, it's Shawn Michaels, it's Undertaker. They look up to them. It's amazing. Like,
well, for me, the Undertaker's definitely in my top 3 at least.
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero was another one for me. Who else? Jeez. Well, Shawn Michaels, of course. Rob Van Dam. Chris Jericho. Just all like Chris Jericho, especially. You know, Chris Jericho could really do it all on the mic, in the ring, even outside of wrestling. You know, he still has many talents, and he's definitely been somebody that I've looked up to in my career.
I know he's done it from wrestling to musician. It's like wow, you know. Look at him.
He's even an author. He's written a few books.
Yes, I have one of his first books. I think still.
Also, Teddy Hart. Teddy Hart's a huge inspiration.
Oh, shout out to Teddy Hart, the man himself.
And Jack Evans.
Jack Evans.
God bless you, Jack Evans.
Evans. It's the heavens from above, whatever. Yeah.
This is Jack Evans. He's a great man.
Evans. Yeah. Jack Evans, one of the guys I grew up watching, man. It's amazing when you go to wrestling shows, you see all these guys you grow up watching, you know, in local New Jersey area and like all over. It's like, wow, look where they are.
Yeah.
And they make a name for himself. I mean, look at Teddy Hart. Where is he now? He got signed a contract, MLW, and that's really awesome.
Oh yeah, they've been picking up steam lately too. I'm really enjoying them. I watch a lot of them. I'm actually going to their show in Philly coming up to help out with the ring rental.
Yeah.
Build for that.
Yeah, I know. I'll be in Florida, and actually I'll be down there. I think the week after or something. I forget. I wish I was. Yeah. And what do you guys take on this? What do you guys think of this All Elite Wrestling?
I think it's a great opportunity for young wrestlers that are not sure what they're going to do with this, like starting out, and it's another place for everybody to work and make a lot of money, get great exposure. It's another place. It's another big league company. So
it's another option.
Yeah. Because look what they did. Look what they did before. How many fans they draw in for the first time they did that? Like wow, I know, thousands or millions. You know.
Yeah, that was impressive too, and they got the right group of guys there too. MJF's a really really cool wrestler. I like him.
I can't stand him, but yeah.
Him and Matt Cross had a phenomenal match though.
Oh yeah, they opened up all that. Yeah, that was a good one.
But of all people, they signed him. Whatever. Cody, sorry I'm saying this, but he sucks. But no, Joey Janela, one of the top talent that's, he's made a name for himself, and look where he is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joey rules. I love his promos. He's awesome.
And, let's see. What was I going to say? What else you have? I was going to say something, but my brain just, stuck on a moment.
Well, we got, I was going to actually take this time to shout out the Trifecta Academy tryout.
Yes, let's talk about the Trifecta. I was good for bringing that up.
Yeah, it's going to be the day of Mega Slam, which is April 13th, the week after WrestleMania. It's a Saturday night. It's going to be at the Berkeley Little League Center in Bayville, New Jersey. it's going to be a stacked card that night, the show, SWF. But
let me tell you, man, when we did the first tryout, it really opened up a lot of doors, right?
Definitely. I bet 90% of people that took the tryout saw more bookings. 90% of people that took the tryout seriously and put in all the work and gave their all saw more bookings.
I'd say more than 90%, to be honest.
Probably 95.
Because I've been seeing all over my Facebook ever since the tryout. I've been, obviously a lot of the guys, we would add each other on Facebook afterwards. And I see all of them really getting a lot of bookings specifically to the places that were there at the tryout. It was a good opportunity because you had a lot of eyes on you. You were talking about Dan Moff before. His partner Sean Donovan was there. We had Abyss there, TNA legend, or
yes, the Hall of Famer.
Representatives from BWF.
Yep, BWF, IWF, I believe. IWA, I apologize. Who else did we have? Well, of course, SWF.
Modern Vintage Wrestling.
Modern Vintage Wrestling was represented.
Standalone. Pro Wrestling After Dark.
Saw.
Our next one.
I think Saw was just a new.
SWF. I'm sorry, were you saying something?
I said Saw just got put onto that too. I saw.
Yep, yeah, and we have Brawl coming to the next one. We have Wrestle Pro and Creative Pro coming to the next one. Pat Buck is going to be there, which is a huge deal. Who else we got coming? I think Standalone, of course, is going to be there again. The whole trifecta is obviously watching.
I think Deathmatch Russell Podcast will be there too. Because one of my friends...
Your podcast will be there?
Yes, I'm going to be coming because one of my friends from Chicago area actually is... he's a manager, Damian Saint. He will be there at the tryout. So he's looking forward to for EHF Entertainment. He represents a lot of Hoosier Pro and a couple other federations, but he's going to make his way down.
Awesome. I'll check him out. I look forward to meeting him.
Yeah. He's got some top talent that are... you'd be blown away.
That's cool. You're probably going to see a lot of cool people there, so it's probably going to open a lot of opportunities for you as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always interested to see what goes on in a seminar and training school. I've never done that. I've always wanted to check that out, and something that gives me the
tryout. The tryout itself will start at 8 a.m. and it'll end around 4 p.m. By the way, just like it did last time.
Definitely. For if anybody is watching that is going to be going to the tryout, definitely, even if you're not on the card or anything like that, or you don't hear anything at first, don't feel discouraged. Still, stay for setup or tear down, or stay for the show. And
make sure you kick Chad Menace in his nuts.
Well, that might not get you on Standalone, but
I'm already there, brother.
Oh.
And I'm going to be at Pro Wrestling After Dark, Rob Fury. And I'm bringing Marzano, and he's bringing the Frog Splash.
Yeah, that's right. The little
We're
frog.
going to hijack the show and the microphone.
Oh, boy. I'm in.
Just incredible style.
Just incredible.
My partner's insane.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But it's all good. It's all good. All good in the biz.
He's like Sabu.
Yes.
But
I was in the locker room with Sabu.
I was in the ring with Sabu.
Nice guy.
I was in the ring with Sabu for 5 minutes with a picture.
Nice.
It took you 5 minutes to take a picture?
No. No. I'm not like the 15-minute pose with Christian, whatever it is.
I actually watch a lot of Sabu tape.
Sabu.
Him and John Cena had a really cool match. Him and Terry Funk had one of the most hardcore matches ever in the bar match.
Terry Funk is amazing. Terry Funk is an incredible performer.
Terry Funk is the man. I've seen him. Actually, it was at ECW's One Night Stand 2 in New York City when he was tagging with Mick Foley.
Oh, that was the best.
That's crazy.
Yes, 6 foot.
And it's crazy that at that age she was able to perform at that level still.
He tag team with Dreamer against Foley and Edge, right?
Yes. Yeah, that angle was going on there. Forgot about that. The test and...
I think Lita and Eula were involved too.
He got cut up really bad. He went to the back and he comes out with like a flaming iron or something, right?
The flaming bat, yep. Barbed wire bat.
That was incredible.
It was. People don't realize ECW was, was the thing. Was the place. Was a hardcore venture.
Oh, the Sandman was also. I've gotten to work with him a few times. The Sandman's also one of my favorites from ECW.
Yeah, Sandman, I always get doused by beer by him every time I'm ringside.
Even before getting to meet Big Al 911, I was always I always liked the fact that he would just come in and he would just wreck everybody. He would just do 20 choke slams and then he would just leave, and that's it. And then he would the crowd would just pop, and that's all he had to do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I mean, it's crazy, how he was able to get that reaction.
But now
he was fun to learn from.
But now you look into the world of wrestling, the world of hardcore wrestling. Now you look into the world. It's it's stepped by the by the world of deathmatch wrestling nowadays too. Don't forget, that's a new genre that's taken the platform to a new level.
Oh yeah, I actually got to check out GCW, the G Code, recently. I was at that show. That was lit.
Yeah, what'd you think of that?
Oh, that show blew my mind. I was there to do a ring rental, and I was just there to work, get the ring out, get the ring down. I thought it was, I go to a lot of shows, but that show was special. The venue was lit, everything was the vibe that I definitely can't wait to go back.
Oh, wait a minute, you were there. You're the one who probably was helping. I was there too, grabbing those posts. Yes.
Oh, you were?
Yes.
Yeah, I had the red sweatshirt on probably.
Yeah, we were all walking around. Yeah, a lot of people helping.
Yeah.
Because we got there too early. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got to roll around in there a little bit before too in the ring. Mm-hmm. With Marzano.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So that's where I see you. All right.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because Chad needed some help. I was like, yeah, I'll help. Or Brett called me over. Yeah, I'll help. Always helping,
Yeah, I help Chad sometimes, but I'm gonna hurt him February 8th.
Well, you don't know, right? Until you get in the ring, face to face, and it's gonna be a challenge.
Yep. Especially if his ponytail motherfucker Rob Fury is right there. I'm gonna have to send Marzano at him first. Get my hands around Chad's neck.
Yeah. What are you gonna finish him off with? You have a move or?
I'm gonna teabag him after Marzano. Frog splash.
Oh, the old-fashioned teabag. Nice.
Super kick Rob Fury first.
No, he does the Dilf bomb.
I do. It's like the Vader bomb. It's a little different. As a tag team, I do it off of Tony's back in the corner. We've been able to finish a few opponents off. Nobody's kicked out of that one yet on GTS.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that to Steve Mack and Magic and win the SWF tag titles.
We actually nearly ended somebody's career with that move.
Yep.
Well,
devastated.
But everybody's got to be there to see it live in person.
Hell yeah. We want everybody to go to these trifecta shows. All these shows we're on, we put our heart into them. We flyer for these shows ourselves. So we want to see a lot of fans of these shows coming up.
We don't just flyer, we promote, we work hard, we go to the gym, we go to the ring.
Oh yeah. I bleed SWF. I bleed the trifecta.
Same.
I fight in the front line for them.
You know what, guys? You're the future of wrestling. That's what we want to see, New guys come in and show what you got, and that's what it's all about, that.
Thank you, bro.
It's guys like you that start out young. You're what, about 20?
I'm 19. Tony's 22.
Yeah, I mean, look at some of these kids in different promotions. Look at that, like Marco Stunt. Okay, perfect example. Look how people tell he was really young, but no, he drinks beer. Come on, he's a crazy high flyer.
Yeah,
he blew up fast.
He did, and I think he's making his comeback pretty soon. So,
that's good for him.
I know, but
I wish him well. In his recovery.
Yeah, I know. That was scary. That was scary when he blew his knee out in L.A. versus KTB. I think. Yeah, it was. But You know.
I've never had a serious injury. I hope I never get one.
No, you don't want to have concussions. You don't want to have all that. That's that's life. It's scary.
But the worst injury I ever had was a sprained ankle. We were doing a TLC match,
Mm-hmm.
and it was 3 teams. Me, Dalton, and my fiance was one of the teams.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up I was on. Well, there was 2 ladders. They were set up, and then there was one bridged.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of those 2 ladders, and me, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with Pete Corvus, but me and him were up on the ladders, and he got me, and he packaged pile drove me on top of the ladder, and my leg, after we were coming down, because we kind of we didn't go through the ladder, but we tumbled off, and then as we're tumbling off, my leg got caught in the ladder and it sprained.
Oh, dude, that sucks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yep.
That was pretty bad, but I still I ended up going to Maryland about a week later and wrestling 2 matches for a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt, but
you fight through your pain.
That's just how much I love doing this.
Yeah, you're just gonna fight through the pain and survive. Just do it.
That's it.
You have the will to do it and do it.
Yeah, I love it too much. I couldn't have told them no.
Mm-hmm. But you guys have any more to say? Let's end this right here. This is awesome.
Well, I mean, what better thing to do to end this than to just get over the social media one more time, I think. With if you go on Facebook and you look up Tony Cheney, or you go on Facebook.com/Tony Cheney Stub Your Toe, you can find me there. You could also go on Twitter @TonyCheney96. You can go on Instagram @Tony Cheney. You can go on YouTube and look up Tony Cheney. And if you want to see me and the Dilfboi, you can go on GTS Wrestling as well.
Guys, I want to say thank you for being on, and I'll see you soon, all right? I'll be at the show, February 8th.
Don't forget to look up the Dilfboi on Twitter, though, @IwitsDalton, and you can also look him up on Instagram at the same handle, @IwitsDalton, and I believe he's got a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I do that. I record my promos on that YouTube channel. It would stall in the same name. Thank you for having us. I hope to see you soon, man. It's been awesome.
Have a good night, guys. Be good.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Take care.
Take care, brother.
Bye-bye. Fans, that was great to hear from those young guys. They are already thirsty for ring. They are thirsty for the ring, the wrestling ring, as of course, and talent. They just want to make a name for themselves. They're a tag team. Dilf Bio. I'm going to call him Dilfboi, and the Delivery Boy Tony Chino, and Tony Chi, and check them out on social media and go out to that SWF show, After Dark Wrestling, and see what they're all about. They're ready to take on Rob Fury and Chad Mines, and they don't know what they're in for, but it's going to be live. You're going to be there watching them live, be there and witness it and see what happens, the aftermath. Thank you for listening to another Deathmatch Russell podcast. Have a good night, everyone.
Hey, wrestling fans, I want to mention Collar and Elbow. Collar and Elbow was founded on traditional values of professional wrestling. 2 entities working together to create a product intended to connect with people on an emotional level, a symbiotic relationship where one cannot flourish without the other. We strive to create a product that embodies our passion for professional wrestling expressed through street fashion. Visit collarandelbowbrand.com and use the promo code DeathmatchRussellPodcast and save 10% off when you make a purchase. Collar and Elbow, where wrestling passion meets street fashion. You can find more Deathmatch Russell podcasts on the following social media: deathmatchrussell.com, follow on Twitter at DavidNJ32, and on Facebook, facebook.com/DJDaveNJ32. Find me on Podcast City Network at podcastcity.net, facebook.com/Podcast City Network. Hit the like button and share, and on Twitter at PodcastCityNet. You can hear Deathmatch Russell podcast on Stitcher Radio and on iTunes.